Hello everyone. Did you see my exclusive video yet? If you say no, the reason is because you haven't donated to become a bureau yet. See, when you donate to become a bureau, I send out exclusive videos at least once a week. You're added to an email list where I give you all the information you need to know about living here, questions you might have, books, all kinds of good stuff. All you got to do is go to the link you see on the screen. There's also a clickable link down below. It'll take you right there without a problem. In the next video, I'm going to answer a lot of questions people had, and I hope you enjoy it. And remember to be a bureau. You help support me, you help support free education, and the current 15 students I teach for free. It's all very much appreciated, and I hope you enjoy the video. What's up, guys? First of all, I want to apologize in advance for the shakiness of this video. I left my gimbal at home. I put it on the charger and forgot to grab it. So this video might be a little unstable. But it is what it is. I'm old, I forget things. I just wanted to answer some questions real quick. Somebody asked me when my best guess as to when you'll be able to travel freely back and forth in Cambodia, or from Cambodia, without the need to provide a health certificate or proof of insurance, because right now there are 6 countries that are banned and you can't get in anyway, but the rest of the world needs a health certificate and proof of insurance. And the answer is I don't know, unfortunately. I mean, I can guess and estimate, but I think it's going to be a very long time, even when all the travel restrictions are lifted. I think it's going to be a very long time before you won't need a health certificate, since you know, all the experts still don't know the ultimate spread of this virus or how long it's going to last, and of course there's no vaccine or cure. I'm fairly certain they're just going to leave those restrictions, or those requirements in place until they're sure there's not going to be an issue with that. They also asked if there will be teaching jobs this fall. Again, my simple answer is I don't know. My guess is that yes. When the schools open, I think there are going to be a lot of teaching jobs, because a lot of foreigners went home because of the virus. A lot of people who were teaching went home to be with their families. So that is going to leave a lot of openings when the schools do open. When that is going to happen again is unsure. I heard at the end of this month, May. But of course, that's all subject to change. And no one really knows exactly for sure. Someone else was asking about or a few people actually were concerned about that, the app you have to download once you enter Cambodia, and the tracking element that's involved. So they will trace your GPS so they know where all the foreigners are in the country. They're worried about privacy concerns, about authorities using it for illegal purposes. And yeah, that's always a possibility when you're dealing with any government agency, I guess. My personal opinion, I don't think that's going to be a huge issue. And some people have even suggested both here and in my comments that the workaround would be to just simply have two phones with two SIM cards, Cambodian SIM cards. One, just leave at home. The one that has the app on it, just leave it at home and use the other one for your day-to-day comings and goings. But like I said, how and if they're going to share that information is unknown. Also, in my last video, in the comments, if you have an iOS device and want to know where to find the app there, Robert, look at his comment. He will let you know what to look for in the iOS store. So you can check it out there if you wish. Like I said, I don't have an iOS device, so I don't know anything about that. But luckily he does. That's one thing I love about my subscribers. Most of them are smarter than me. They have information about things that I have no knowledge of. So yeah, there really is a lot of uncertainty. But it's not just in Cambodia. It's like that in every country because of the virus. Countries reacted differently. They took different measures to try to contain it and control it. But whether there's any one method that is superior or to the others is still yet to be determined, because they don't know the extent of the virus. They don't know when it's going away, if it's going away. They don't know if people can be infected more than once. I mean, there are so many variables and unanswered questions right now. Anything I say or anyone else says, except for the experts, is basically speculation. That includes government officials. They're all speculating. They're trying to get their best info from top people. But most of what you hear is simply what I just said, and that is they'll say, I don't know. And I don't know is a good answer for a lot of things. And it should be the only answer, because to say I don't know and then give an answer that's not accurately based on evidence or information does more harm than good, I think. So when I talk about this and talk about the schools opening, I just want you to know I'm coming at it from that perspective. I don't know, but people want and have asked for my opinion about that, my guess, what I think, based on what I currently know. And so that's the information I give you. Of course, as soon as any new information is available, I will be uploading it here, letting everybody know, and all that. I'm always fascinated by this old abandoned building here on Highway 6. I don't know why. At night it looks really spooky and creepy. Maybe that's why. Because you got the overgrown trees, and it's obviously like nobody lives there. It's been abandoned for a while. Looks like it'd be a great place to do one of those ghost hunting videos, where people go into abandoned houses and then hear spooky noises and claim that it's a ghost. Who knows? I might do that one day, just out of fun and boredom. Never say never. Also want to thank people for all their words of encouragement and all your support. It means a lot to me. This is my my channel has become my cathartic release, I guess you could say. When I'm out and about talking and doing different things, it gets my mind off all the bad stuff that's happening. Not only with the virus, but you know, with donations and all that good stuff. So my channel is good, but some people, of course, do not have a YouTube channel. They don't have a blog. They don't have any outlet to get their minds off things. And if you're one of those people, once again I encourage you to seek out someone to talk to. Whether you think you need professional help, or if you want to just get something off your chest and talk to someone without judgment, somebody who will just listen, then you can feel free to reach out to me. All my social media is down below. Send me a message and just say, hey, I just want to unload. And that will be fine with me. Because I want you all to stay safe and be well, of course. And someone else wanted to know about packages. I did do a video in general about sending and receiving packages here, but like I explained in the comment, I have never received nor mailed a package coming into or out of Cambodia since I've been here, so I can't do a side-by-side comparison. Is FedEx better than DHL? How much do each of them cost? I do know a lot of that is going to depend on the item and the weight and everything. But my advice is always is to get something with a tracking service so you can keep track of your package. This is going to cost more, but it's well worth it rather than not getting it at all. And of course, always check around for the best price. And write your phone number in the outside of anything, going or coming in. So should something happen, they have a way to contact you and let you know. Here's as if we're going to get some chicken now. Yeah. Or maybe some pork instead. Sweet sausages, which are always good. Yes, it is early afternoon, so of course, as you can see, a lot of these spaces are closed. Also, in the last few days, per orders of the government, the police have really been cracking down on traffic laws, believe it or not. And yes, they do have traffic laws here, but they are widely ignored. People driving without licenses, people driving without helmets, people not obeying traffic etiquette, that kind of thing. And it's been over a lot of local social media that they've been setting up roadblocks everywhere in town all day and pulling over and fining on the spot any violators, foreign or local, for not having a license, for not wearing a helmet. I guess not having a license is $20 fine. Not having a helmet is something like $10. Of course, people were surprised because it wasn't announced beforehand. And really it comes down to a lack of education, I think. A lot of people grew up not knowing about the traffic laws because, you know, they just started riding a bike when they were young and they were never educated about that. And so it's coming as a surprise to a lot of locals. A lot of locals are freaking out, posting a lot of things on social media. And one thing I disagree with is that they're also going down where people set up their little food stalls that are attached to the motorcycles. You see them all over. But if these people are not legal, they're giving them a big fine. And I don't know about that because these people make very little money as it is. You know, you don't get rich selling noodles for $1 a bowl or selling ice cream for 50 cents. And I'm just hoping this doesn't already negatively impact the food industry here, because I love those little places. And I think if they're not moving, if they're not actually driving, then it shouldn't matter. That's my personal opinion. But other than that, I think it will make the road safer and hopefully bring more education not only to locals, but also to foreigners who are still under the impression that because they have a little extra money, none of this is going to affect them and they will remain untouched without having a license and without wearing a helmet. Because that will not be the case. Now, how long that crackdown is going to last is anybody's guess. It could have just been a message saying, hey, we're going to start doing this, and here's what it's going to look like, and they just scoured the whole city. Perhaps they'll just have certain zones set up to stop people in the future. I don't know. But I'm sure with tourism being down, it's a way to bring in extra income. And if you don't have money for your fine, well, they'll take your bike and then probably sell it if you can't pay to get it out. And speaking of that, if you want to see some temples in the Angkor Wat complex that are not filled with tourists, that are practically empty, check out For Real's channel down below. The link is down below, For Real. They had a video that came out yesterday, Sunday. Claire took a bike ride out to Angkor Wat. You still have to buy a ticket, but a one-day ticket you will get. You would normally just get 1 day, obviously, but they've expanded that to 2 days. If you buy a 3-day ticket, you'll get 5. If you buy a 7-day ticket, you'll get 10. And going there now is perfect because there are absolutely no tourists. It's completely empty. For the most part, maybe 1 or 2 wanderers. But it's a great way to visit the temples if you don't like the crowds. See it for yourself, experience it for yourself. And that's a pretty good deal. 2 days for the price of 1 and you'll be able to see all of it. Now, of course, if you take a tuk-tuk or a pass app to go look, you'll have to pay them as well. But if you go by yourself, take a bicycle, take a motorbike, something like that, you'll be good. But it's a great video and you can see it for yourself. the big temples, and then some smaller, lesser well-known temples. It's really, really nice video. Alright. Be sure to check out all my links down below. If you can donate and help support free education in Cambodia, that link's down below. Join my Patreon. If you do either of those things, you will receive exclusive videos, books, pictures, updates, and all that good stuff. Plus chances to participate in polls and other good things to come. And of course, I really, really appreciate each and every donation, because I love teaching. The students don't pay me anything, and you'd be a big, big help if you would do that. Like I said, there's other social media, or there are other YouTube channels down below that are vlogging about Cambodia. You should check those out. My social media is down below. I also have books. 3 books. Have some t-shirt designs. And if you need a TEFL to teach English as a foreign language overseas, it's one of the requirements. The link to the International TEFL Academy, International TEFL Academy, is below. I highly, highly recommend them. They're honest, they are trustworthy, and at the end you will learn how to teach English. Alright, that does it for me. From Sa, Samaki, and Siem Reap. Now we'll talk to you guys in the next one.